This is a highlight from our stream on Monday. If you guys want to stay tuned and want to watch my stream, feel free to come and go to my Twitch, which should be provided in the link in the description. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these highlights, and I'll see you guys on the next stream, and have a good one. Peace.
Unicom 122, GC21, Echo Alpha, have a nice day.
I do really like the engine sound on the EIAs, man. Like, it sounds really bassy and it is really nice.
Gatwick ground, very good morning, Speedbird 12 Juliet, we're at stand 17. We've got information Sierra on board and a QNH of 1011.
NGT Aval, let's go to GSX and confirm that we got good engine start, so...
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Juliet, good morning,
Perfect.
By the IFA 1 Juliet, Zulu departure on runway 08 right, 3373. Clear to Tampa by the
IFA back to normal.
1 Zulu departure off the 08 right and squawking 3373, Speedbird 12 Juliet. Speedbird 12 Juliet, readback is correct, report ready to start.
Righty, perfect, so...
Gatwick ground 64 Delta.
64 Delta Whiskey, good morning.
Right, perfect.
64 Delta Whiskey, we hope to
Alright, let's do Alpha chart, Alpha start procedure. So, laps 1, there, rudder trim set to neutral, and let's go down to the overhead. APU bleed can come off now, and there you go, perfect. That should be it for now. And we're gonna set our trim, so let's go down into the MCDU again, and let's put 24.9er, so it should be roughly around there. Perfect. Go back to there, and let's go to progress, and let's set the runway 08 right, just in case if we return there. So let's set that here. Alright, 08 right, and we are pretty much ready to go. So before that, let's do off-flight control checklist. So let's do full left, right, neutral, down, up, neutral, rudder to the left,
Nordic 511, good morning,
the right,
you are
neutral, perfect, right. Let's flap 1 is set. APU should be coming off soon, and we are pretty much ready for taxi. So let's do our Alpha Star checklist. So Alpha Star checklist, NTIs off, ECAM status checked, pitch trim set 24.9%, and rudder trim is neutral, and our after chart, after start checklist is completely flipping out. I cannot speak, bro. I don't get what's wrong with me. Like, I don't get it, man. Anyways, set the airport in there, and we are ready for taxi. Griffin 2740 ready for taxi.
Griffin 2740 taxi via Kilo Romeo Juliet, hold Juliet 4.
Kilo Romeo Juliet, hold Juliet 1 for Griffin 2740. Alright, so
Griffin 2740, just to confirm, hold Juliet 4.
Hold Juliet 4 for Griffin 2740. Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, the cabin is ready. That quick flipping now. This cabin crew is proactive as well.
One left, that's cabin secure for takeoff.
Alright, thank you very much, brother. Alright, switch that off. So, Kilo Romeo Juliet. So okay, we shouldn't go through that hotspot, that would just breathe, so it should be perfectly fine for us. So straight down Kilo, left Romeo, right Juliet, Juliet 4. Right, perfect. Right, back and break off, and we don't need to put that much engine thrust because the EIEs are hella strong, so it will just taxi us down. Right, taxi lads can come on. Let's put some power in.
Clear on secret for the back code 7764
Griffin C4 Romeo, readback is correct. Report ready for mission start.
I love seeing when Gatwick is that busy, man. I'll be honest, man. Look, it's actually really sick. And if only we had approach something there or tower, it would have been so much better. And why is that guy right? All right. Sure. Sure. Anyways. Alright, so via Kilo, then Romeo, and then Juliet.
Sorry,
Let's go take us to TRRA, and let's do our taxi checklist. So let's go to pilot brief, and let's do our taxi checklist. So flight controls check, flap config set to config 1+F, radar and predictor wind check is on to auto, engine move selector set to normal, and Ikamimo takeoff no blue, and our taxi checklist is completed. So we should display the EPR of 1.441 for departure. So Juliet 4, oh, that's Juliet 6 actually. We should be expecting our takeoff around 11:07 according to the flight plan. So there's a 777 just holding short, and there is a EasyJet just taking off right now. So roughly about 11.0, but probably 10. That should be like all confirmed takeoff time. So roughly around that. Right, there is Juliet 5.
EG21 Echo Uniform, welcome to Gatwick. Taxi via Juliet, hold short path. So stand by.
Right, there you go.
EG21 Echo Uniform, continue taxi down 08 left, then via
right, there is Juliet 4. We're gonna hold short here.
Via November to an empty Kilo stand 104. Taxi via 08 left, Alpha November, November, Kilo stand 104, EG21
Alright, hold short Juliet 4. And someone is taking off right now. That's lovely. Alright, we should be taking off nice and early then, so probably 5 past 11 maybe, so yeah, around that time. Griffin 2740, holding short Juliet 4.
Griffin 2740, unfortunately no further ATC for you, monitoring Unicom 122 decimal 8. Have a good flight.
We should Unicom for Griffin 2740 and I appreciate you already see us, yeah. Alright, over to Unicom. Let's land up on 08. Right, so carry traffic, Griffin 2740, landing up runway 08 right, via Juliet 1. No traffic in sight on the right side. Alright, there we go. Let's line up on 08 right now. Packs will go to off now. Alright, nothing on the left side, nor on the right side. Let's just line up here on 08 right real quick. There we go. That was not the best lineup here. Alright, there you go. Alright. You know what? We redeemed ourselves and that was a perfect lineup. Alright, let's just wait until the aircraft right here get down into this point here and then we'll start our roll. So let's do our before takeoff checklist. So lineup checklist, runway 08 right, TICA set TRRA, PAX 1 2 off, and our lineup checklist is completed. Right, there we go. So carry traffic, Griffin 2740 taking off runway 08 right. Right, set these lights to on, strobe lights can go to on position, those lights can go to takeoff position, and we are ready for departure. So parking brake off, start chrono, engines to EPR of 1.05. Stable. Manflex 57 SRS runway, order frost is blue. Frost is set and the airspeed is live. Alright, 100 knots checked, back pressure released. Now the amount of rudder we're using here is super insane. B1, rotate. Positive climb, go up. Nav checked. Beautiful, and see you later, Gatwick. Lovely stuff. Alright, edge of view. Lovely. Alright, let's keep following the flight directions. Frost climb, climb, auto frost, 4000 blue checked. Alright, let's go pack 1 and 2 on, please. Lovely departure on the Gatwick. Alright, 1000 to go. Autopilot 1 can come on and let's set to level 350. So 350 on the FCU. Alright, open climb 350 blue checked. And let's proceed to redirect to over. And let's request that. Oh, not that actually. We don't want radio and want a beam, please. Thank you very much. There you go. Alright, flaps up, speed is checked, flaps up, and let's get our ground spoilers to retract position. Wrong into no flights can go to off, no flights off. Beautiful.
Good morning, my name is Nathan, the customer service manager, and it is my pleasure to
These
welcome
cameras
you
on
all
back
today.
are actually
A
beautiful.
special welcome to those of you returning from our executive club and those of you joining from our One World Alliance partners. May I remind you to keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated. It must remain securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on.
Simple
But
quality, man. There you go.
Vaping and the use of smoking devices is not permitted.
Look at that. Absolute cinema. Oh. degrees.
Find an original guide to your destination or tips on how to make the most of.
Alright, there is 6,070 coordinates 2 standard, so coordinate standard passing 6,400 feet checked. There we go.
In-seat power is available within your seat area and will be ready for use once the seatbelt signs are switched off.
If you guys are hearing a bill trilling, it means that someone else is doing the work on my toilet upstairs, so bear with guys for a second, so apologies for that. Alright, let's switch it over to 160. That can go over to 120 now. There we go. Love the view, man. Alright, let's do our checklist. So approach checklist. Bar ref, QNH 1009 set. Seatbelt signs on. Minimum 1,300 feet. Auto brake, medium. Engine move selector, normal. And our approach checklist. Oh, pardon me. Alright, there we go. Switch out to approach mode. And alright, there you go. Sweet. I didn't know the VOR gives this, surprisingly. Alright, we're gonna go flap 2 now. Here we go. The airport's in sight. Let's just let a little bit to. I meant 3,000, man. There you go. Sweet. Let's go speed 180. And then we're gonna go 60 till 5. So lateral guidance. So approach mode is on. I'm gonna switch to track mode. We are gonna set our track mode of 342 for the final course. And the FPA gonna go down 3,000. So set go 3,000, 3,000, and then once that, we're gonna follow the FPA. We're gonna set 3.3. Final approach. Alright, perfect. So we are going to play the VOR now. Altitude will go around 3,000 feet. That's set. Let's go at speed 160. I actually feel like flying the A321, it feels so simple. Like to slow down, it's so much simple compared to the A319, bro. Or is it just me? It is far more simple. We look kind of offset, I'll be honest. I'm gonna take control obviously and then turn it into a visual. So yeah, all right, let's go. Yeah, maintain 160 till 5. Yeah, we look slightly a bit offset, so I might kind of take control and turn it into a visual. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do 160 till 5 DME. So yeah. Alright. If you guys haven't already, please make sure to subscribe. If you guys want to see more streams on my Twitch, so make sure to subscribe, guys. Tune them in, tune yourselves in. If you guys want to see interesting flights like these, you know, I'm trying to make my way out of here. So yeah. Anyways, guys, enjoy your arrival, and we'll see you guys down on the ground. So all right, 160 till 5. Let's go flap 3. All right, let's go get down. And manual speed mode.
1000.
Checked.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
100 above.
Autopilot off. Control.
Minimum.
Continue. Alright, I'm gonna make it to a visual.
500.
Alright, there you go. There you go, that's what I'm saying. There's the trees on there. There you go. There you go, that's everything good there. Alright, landing checklist, incoming one landing no blue, and all landing checklist is completed. Alright, we'll just make it a visual. Alright, it seems like we're slightly on a 3 whites, I believe. I'm not sure, but alright, there, yeah, we're 3 whites. That's good. Alright, go down and got a little bit more. There you go. That's where we're gonna be aware. Alright, 3 whites. But I feel like we are coming in pretty high. So
$50, $40, $30, $20, retard.
oh, the bounce. Spoilers, reverse screen, and decel. And alrighty guys, a very warm welcome down Thessaloniki. 3 hours and 51 on the clock. And that is what I love to see, mate. Beautiful stuff. Alright, let's vacate via Alpha 4. Oh no, that's Alpha 2, apologies. So we're gonna vacate via Alpha 2. That was a good landing, I'll be honest, yeah. Flipping out. What a greaser. Oh, that was a bit of an aggressive turn there. Alright, speed brake up. Yeah, let's go, flaps up.
On your handheld electronic devices, please check that.
Beautiful stuff. Right, let's get our landing lights 2 up, and I forgot to turn these guys on. How lovely, bro. Alright. There you go. Now you can say that was a good landing, so yeah, flipping out. That was beautiful.
Very soon. Thank you, and a very good afternoon to you all.
Beautiful stuff, guys. Alright, let's go down into the ground chart and let's get the parking charts here. We should be coming in via Alpha 4 and Taxi 2. Let's go to gate number 9 actually, because it seems pretty big for the A321, so we'll check number 9. And so, main apron 25. There's no walk-in stands, that's interesting. We'll just wait spot for this. There we go. Alright, there we go. So let's go APU to master switch, and then we'll turn it to start on. And there we go. There we go. Gate number 7, gate number 8, and gate number 9. It should be the one right there. Right, perfect. Alright, let's slow down a bit. Alright, let's go and shut down engine number 1. Let's get some right thrust in. Oh, this looks really, really odd. There you go. Beautiful stuff. Let's apply a bit more thrust in. There you go. Perfect. Right. Parking brake is set. APU is on. APU will now come on. Beacon lights can come off. And let's shut down engine number 2. There we go. Perfect. Seatbelt signs can come off.
Cabin crew, doors to manual and cross-check.
Beautiful stuff. Oh my goodness, that parking was splendid. Whew. Look at that. Quality parking that was, guys. Right, there we go. Anyways, guys, a very, very warm welcome down to Thessaloniki. That was a very, very nice rotation that we've done so far.